Okay, Max, we're gonna compare two songs. I Saw Her Standing There by the Beatles and Oh Darling by the Beatles. Let's take a look at I Saw Her Standing There. The first thing you notice is what clef you're playing in. Treble clef, bass clef. This is just standard piano sheet music. You might see some sheet music also with a third stanza that's for like a melody line. But here, we're not showing that in the top line because it's an intro, no lyrics. The second one, treble clef, bass clef. Let me play you this bass clef line and also notice the next thing after your clef is what key signature. It's what we call the key of 4 sharps. It's the key of E. The next thing you notice, you start just reading from left to right, is what time signature. So we're going to compare two time signatures, 4/4 and 12/8. This right here is what you'd play on the guitar chords. Here is what we're going to play on the piano. Now you don't actually have to. You can fake it if you want. You don't actually have to play that. You could play that. As long as you have the E, they have a D, E, and a G sharp. That is an E7. So go back to here, E7. D, E, and a G sharp. When we went over the key of E before, key of G, key of E, key of C, here is your E scale. Whole step, half step. So here is your E major chord, E major triad. E, G sharp, B. Here is your E major scale. And back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is your major chord for E major. Notice here there are 4 sharps and 1 sharp, 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 sharp. Those are all the 4 sharps in the key of E. One other thing we're going to go into just briefly now, and I'll get into it in more detail later so you can start hearing it, is 1, 4, 5. In Western rock and roll music, 1, 4, 5 is used a lot. In the key of E, your 1 is where my thumb is, and that's on E. 4 is where my 4th finger is on my right hand, that's on A, and the 5 is on B. So what it's going to sound like is just 1, 4, and then you go to the B, so all we did is play a little bit there between 1, which is your E, G sharp, B, that's E, to A. Now remember before I told you an A is an A, C sharp, E. Also be a C sharp, E, A, or an E, A, C sharp. They're all A. Same thing with E. So you don't want to move much. So if you're in E, to move to A, you keep your thumb right there. And all you're moving is sliding this 3rd finger here and that 5th finger. And that's an A. That's what they call 1-4-5. Okay, we'll get into that in more detail. Pause there. We're going to pick up the two songs in a second.